So, next video on this Basics of Culture playlist. Norms. Norms for today. Norms are the every little day rules of behaviour. They're how we're meant to behave in certain places at certain times. They're specific, they're exact. Yeah? We have rules, they are called norms. It's where the word normal comes from. If something is normal, you're doing what you should be doing at that time and that place. Norms, little everyday rules that guide our behaviour. And they link directly to values. They flow out of values. So we value our privacy. Therefore, we close the toilet door. We value our privacy. Therefore, we close the curtains at night. We value privacy. The norm is closing the curtains, closing the toilet door. The little tiny rules. We have absolutely thousands, tens of thousands of them all the time. We have norms for male and female behaviour, for gender behaviour. Boys are meant to behave one way, girls another way. If they don't, it's unusual. It's not normal. We behave differently around our family and friends. We behave differently at a party and in a waiting room. Think about the behaviour in the waiting room. You sit quietly. The same people going to a party would behave differently. The norms are different. The rules for behaviour are different, and you've learnt them as part of your culture. So if you start jumping around, shouting and screaming in here, that wouldn't be normal, but it would be normal here. Bedouins of North Africa, they only eat with their right hands. So if you did put your hands into this food here with your left hand, they'd think that was not normal. When they have finished eating, they burp. The longer and louder the burp, the more they've enjoyed the meal. That's the norm in their culture. And think about, if you don't understand somebody's culture, it can lead to great conflict. So you're with the Bedouin and you don't burp. You don't burp because in our culture burping is rude. However, think about it. If you don't burp when you're with them, they'll think you're being rude. They'll think you didn't enjoy the food. So you have to understand the norms of a culture before you can understand what's going on. And in an exam, you get this sort of thing. You've all seen this in mock exams. You get a passage about employers expect employees to wear uniform, about uniform at work. And there it is. Explain the meaning of norm. Fully explain example of one norm, apart from clothing, that children may learn in school. Putting your hand up before you speak, that sort of thing. So that's where norms comes into the Welsh Board exam. There might be some questions about certain norms, or what clothing you wear at certain places, certain times. That's a norm.